Hi Gemini, welcome to Firedance Witch Tarot. I hope that you are doing well and that this reading is finding you in the best of spirits. If not, I hope that the reading will boost your spirits up. At the very least, I hope I give you a little chuckle and hopefully bring you some good messages from spirit to see what is coming down for you. This reading is of course about your career and money, and so hopefully good things are on their way. And so let's begin with your reading. As always, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And it is also timeless, so even though I'm doing it for the month of July, whenever you receive it is for the month that comes after. Whether it is encompassing probably the following month, that's okay too. It's just whenever you receive this message. Okay, so we have our first two. We have the World. We also have All Tied Up. Interesting. All right. Also, in case I didn't mention it already, all the information for all the cards that I use will be down below in the description as usual. You also have Rest and Rejuvenation, which I really, really like. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Appreciation. Very nice. So we're going to leave that here. Let's see. We're going to take this deck. This is the Tarot. Let's see. Idylls Tarot. So let's see. Okay, what else is there for you, Gemini? Okay, so we have the Lovers. We have the Ten of Swords. What else? What else for Gemini? What else do they need to know? Please guide them for their highest and greatest good. What is the messages for them when it comes to career and finance, career and money? What is there for them in the upcoming month? We also have the Ten of Pentacles. This is absolutely beautiful for a career and money reading. Very good. What else for Gemini? Too many. What else for Gemini? Let's see. Gemini, I'm just going to move this one over here to give us a little bit of space. I think you'll be able to see it from there. Yes. Good. What else for Gemini? Please guide them for their highest and greatest good. What do they need to know? This one. So we got the Ace of Cups. We also have the Magician. And we have the Four of Wands. Lovely. So, outcome. We have the Tower. What else? Okay, these guys. So we got the Hangman. We also have the High Priestess. And, okay. This one. Okay. We also have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. We have the Eight of Pentacles, Strength, Page of Cups. Beautiful. Okay. So, Gemini, what I see here is definitely an end to a cycle that has been rather painful. It feels to me like whether it be in career or in money or both, it has been a rather long and painful road. There has been a lot of trial and error, but with the World, it is the beginning it is the end of a cycle and the beginning of the next one. And with the Ten of Swords, we have that as well. We have the end of a very painful cycle. This to me tells me that it has been a cycle where you have been feeling very tied down, very much constrained, and not being really allowed to move through, and being able to sort of have the freedom that having money in your pocket can bring. Everybody goes through these cycles sometimes in life, and you have gone through yours, and now that cycle is at an end if it hasn't done so already. So with the cycle that is coming in, I feel that there is going to be an increased appreciation of your work, and therefore there's going to be an increase in the value that people are going to see on it, and also increase in the monetary reward that comes from it. It is going to allow you finally a bit of R&R, and allow you to be able to breathe and not having to figure out constantly where the next meal or the next paycheck is coming in. We know things are really hard right now for most people around the world, and so this is really good news for you, Gemini. I am loving this energy for you. And with the Lovers, it tells me, I'm not going to remove it right now because there's a little bit of nakedness going on, so it's being demurely covered up by the crystal. So with the Lovers here, it tells me that there's going to be also an opening up of opportunities and choices for you, and really rather good choices, because it's followed up by the Ten of Pentacles. This tells me that there's definitely going to be an increase in your money that is available to you, and this is, you know, disposable income. This is an ability to be able to build a legacy for yourself and for your children if you have them. At any rate, this is definitely an increase in your monetary situation, and it tells me that finally you're going to be able to have not only to save up, but maybe be able to buy a house at the end of the road if you don't own one already, a new car, or being able to bring in maintenance to those if you have them already. You know, things that sometimes we sort of put you know, we tuck away on the shelf to say we'll tackle it later, that sort of thing. So you're going to be able to tackle those things, finally be able to have to pay for those things, as well as being able to save and being able to just increase your wealth in general. So this is really nice energy, and the different kinds of options that will be coming up for you is going to be very good and very abundant. We have here pearls of wisdom. We also have apples. This all tells me that there's going to be an increase in abundance and an increase of positive good choices that are going to be there for you. With the Ace of Cups, this confirms it to me. It tells me that it's going to be a period that you're going to really love and really enjoy in your life. It is going to be a period where you're going to be finally enjoying the fruits of your labor. It is going to be a time where you can be able to decrease the stress in your life, and this is going to be very, very helpful for you moving forward, because when the stress goes down, the cortisol goes down, and our health goes up, and so is our vitality goes up, our energy, our zest for life, our fire for, you know, our motivation to keep going, and all of that is going to increase. And this is going to lead to this sort of understanding that you have the tools that you had them all along, but now you realize how to use them. And it tells me also that your possibilities of manifesting are increased at this time as well. So you will be able to manifest all of the things that you have been desiring all along. With the Four of Wands here, it tells me that it is I am hearing you have finally arrived. It is the sort of finish line of that very long marathon that you've been running, that that sort of treadmill that we are all on. And it tells me that you are arriving at the finish line and you're going to get your reward, and there's going to be a celebration because of that. There is this feeling of just absolute joy I am picking up here. It is an absolutely beautiful energy that is leading you into a period of calm. Here towards the end of your reading, you have the Tower and the Hanged Man. Now this tells me that it is a period that is coming in a little, it'll come as a bit of a surprise. It'll start out with something rather surprising, like a letter that arrives that says that you've paid off all of your bill, and so you don't have to worry about it. It's I'm seeing that because they're giving me the example of when I got my letter that told me that I had paid off completely the loan of my car. Believe me, that was a day of joy, and it came out of nowhere. It was a lovely surprise. And so having that sense of, I didn't even know I had finished paying that. It just felt like it was going to go on forever. And so when I finally got that letter, it was a really, really nice surprise. So that's what I'm feeling here, is that it's going to allow you to see things in a rather different perspective and saying, wow, I actually managed to pay that off. I managed to get to that goal. And that means now that I can sort of free my mind and free my finances that were going towards that, and being able to put it aside or put it onto something else, invest in something. It's sort of allowing you to see that. And I'm not feeling it as a break or a standstill. I'm literally feeling it as it allows you to be able to see your finances in a different way. It allows you to see your time and your effort and your investment in a completely different way. And it sort of opens up that avenue of being able to think about other things. With the High Priestess, it tells me that it's sort of, because you have the R&R here, the rest and rejuvenation, it tells me that it is a time where you are actually going to be able to allow yourself to have those breaks, to have that those moments where you can actually get in touch with yourself and your higher self, and being able to commune with your spirit guides and spirit, and have that those moments of spirituality and spiritual enrichment. And this, like I said, this new event that will be happening will allow you to actually have that the bandwidth and the time to actually be able to experience that, and especially not feel guilty about it, that you're actually taking time for yourself and you're actually doing all of these things, because everything else has been covered. And this is the wonderful thing I'm seeing, especially with the Four of Pentacles. It tells me everything's been covered, everything's in balance, everything is there, it's safe, it's being held. Everything is covered. I know I'm repeating it, but it just it seems like it's something that is worth emphasizing. Everything is being covered. There is nothing that is that would need your immediate attention. There you are, all your finances are covered, everything to do with your work is being covered, everything is where it needs to be and where it should have been all along. But you finally arrive there, and like I said, it allows you that possibility of now, opening your horizons to different possibilities and different things. And with the Ace of Wands here, it pretty much tells me that it is a period where you're going to be exploring these things that you're passionate about, passionate ideas, things that really sort of bring out different parts of yourself. So we have here the spirituality that is being covered and is being able to finally, you know, being able to put some of your attention there. But it also tells me with the Ace of Wands that there's going to be this beautiful ability of being able to do things like do sports. If you wanted to learn some sort of sport, like I am seeing tennis or badminton in my mind. You know, if you're more artistic, you could do painting. If you're more musically oriented, you could you know, learn how to sing or play an instrument, even dance. Any, you know, you actually have the chance to be able to explore things that would that you have always wanted to learn, you have always wanted to explore, and now is the time that you'll be able to finally be able to explore these things and learn new things about yourself. With the Hermit here at the bottom of the deck, it tells me that it is also a time for self-exploration. It is, you're going to be using that light to rediscover parts of yourself that were sort of put on the shelf, or, you know, you've forgotten about, or discover new things about yourself that you didn't even know were, you know, there. Maybe, you know, you'll discover that you are, I don't know, good at languages, and you'll learn different languages and use them whenever you go traveling, if that is your thing. You know, it's the kind of thing of where you're using that light to rediscover parts of yourself. And I'm also hearing, because it is the star, it is not only the wish fulfillments, you're following your wish, it is also about healing aspects of yourself that you haven't had the chance previously to do so, and you're letting these wishes lead the way. I'm hearing with the Eight of Pentacles, your worth at work is being seen, and all of that beautiful effort that you've been doing, it is being recognized, it is being appreciated. And so it is something that you can be very proud of, and it is something that you should see with as your strength. You are really good at it, and people see it and appreciate it, and you're being rewarded now accordingly. And with the Page of Cups, you got a little gift coming. I am hearing that Spirit is sending you a little gift that you deserve, because you've worked so hard to get to where you are, and it is time to have a little party on account of it. And it is time to be able to take that newfound finish line, as it were, new arrival to that finish line, and that fantastic energy and feeling of finally making it somewhere. Take that new circumstance in your life, and take that rest and rejuvenation, and connect with parts of yourself, and just being able to rest and grow, and being able to take care of yourself without, you know, worrying about everything and everyone else. It's a wonderful feeling. So be grateful and appreciate it, because you've worked really hard for it, and so enjoy it. Enjoy it. I absolutely love it. Okay, so let's get you some angel cards here for you. Okay, Gemini, let's see if there's anything else. Anything else? Even if I didn't read anything else and took out one more card, I absolutely love your reading. I absolutely love your reading, Gemini. And I hope that you like it too. So please let me know down in the description, or leaving me a little thumbs up if you enjoyed your reading today. Okay, we have perfect timing. Absolutely wonderful. You're at the right place at the right time. It is your time to shine. It is the time that you were supposed to, you know, have, you know, this was the time that you were supposed to arrive where you are arriving now. And it is wonderful. Okay, and we have the last one. not the right time. So what I'm hearing is, why didn't it happen before? Because it wasn't the right time for it to happen before. Sometimes it has a lot to do with learning certain lessons that allow for that blockage to be removed, for that cycle to be finished. Because it is a cycle and it was a long one, it tells me that there were certain things that you needed to learn, and you have learned them, and you were healing from a lot of that energy of being all tied up and always worrying about where the next, paycheck or meal was coming. And a lot of us have to go through that. I'd say the majority of people that are not born with, having a wealthy family, and we didn't experience that sort of thing. We all have to go through these lessons, and we all have to learn the lessons of what it means to be prosperous, what it means to have abundance, and dealing with all the fluctuating energies, and learning how to attract that into our lives. So it wasn't the right time before, but now it is. So let's get you the Archangels and Gemstone Guardian cards to wrap up your reading. Whoa. Okay. Turn these. All right, Gemini. Let's see. For Gemini, let's get 1 or 2 cards for career and money. What do they need to know? This one. Okay, so Patricite. This one is, it has the energy of Archangel Raziel. I see through appearances and bravely follow my intuition without hesitation. What we were talking about, following your dreams, following your wishes. So your intuition forms part of this. It's like you're following it because you know that you should, because you know it's leading you in the right direction. It's that light, that star that you're following to get to where you want to be. Illusions fall away in front of me. I am grounded and focused and courageous. I'm willing to take chances and try new things. So this this is what we were talking about when, having that chance to explore things about yourself and learn new things, and, sort of maybe rediscover things about yourself that you have forgotten. With Patricite, are you aware of everything that is going around you? Take the time for some inner reflection. Improve your ability to notice when people are true to their word. Everything is not always what it seems. Have confidence in your intuitive sight. So what I'm getting from here, the important parts of this when it comes to your reading, is that inner reflection, that finding out more about yourself. This is always good, because even when you applied, when it comes to your work and when it comes to your finances and your overall life, it gives you a good framework from which to operate. Knowing yourself, knowing your intuition, knowing how that feels versus, anxiety and what it might be telling you. That they're showing me the angels on the shoulder, the good angel and the bad angel on the shoulder, and being able to differentiate who is who and what is being told. So this is a good way of rebuilding that self-confidence when it comes to knowing that sort of thing. And this is part of the lessons that you're learning at this point in time. And so working with your inner self, and you have also the High Priestess, this allows you to being able to follow your heart, follow your intuition, follow your what the spirit guides are telling you. This is all part of, you know, allowing yourself to be able to reconnect and communicate with your higher self, your spirit guides and spirit, because they will never let you down. And being able to have that time to make that reconnection is not only important, but very special. And so if you have Picturesite, it is a good one to carry around with you, especially meditate with it, and, you know, to help you reconnect with yourself. Is a good one if you're going to, if I can tell you from experience, it is a very expensive crystal, but it is very high vibration. And depending on the color, it will help you either more with communication and communicating with your spirit guides and spirit, and even your guardian angels. You know, that would be the blues and purples. If you're going with more reds and browns and oranges, this is more of a grounding energy, and this is more to do with more earthly pursuits, as it were. And so, you know, having that grounding energy allows you to have a level of stability when it comes to dealing with your intuition. And it also has that that sort of I'm seeing fire, which is for passion, and it has to do with rediscovering things that you're passionate about. And so it tells me that you'll be able to navigate what is right for you when it comes to having those you know, communicating or sort of joining your energy to certain kinds of pursuits. So if you're, for example, if you're going through classes of art, let's say, it would tell you, you know, you would be able to follow your intuition when it comes to that, and know which type of art you would enjoy more. And so allowing you to have the most positive experience when it comes to that, and allowing you to communicate more with your hidden self. And if we're looking at the spiritual side of it, it also allows you to have a better communication with your higher self, because you know what that inner person within you, what makes them tick, what they enjoy, what aspects of that particular art form would allow that to surface. I'm also hearing that it would allow also for you to communicate better with your inner child, and therefore create a better bond and a better communication with them, and being able to work better in the future with them. And they in turn would allow you to experience things in a different way, and allow you to perceive things that you wouldn't be able to perceive in any other way. So, wow, that is fantastic, Gemini. Like I said, I really enjoyed your reading. I hope that you did too. So let me know down in the comments down below. Leave me a little thumbs up. And I hope that if you haven't done so already, I hope that I have earned your subscription. So please subscribe and do all the lovely things, so that YouTube knows that you enjoy the content and others might enjoy it as well. So I hope to see you again, Gemini. I hope that you know, that you will like this enough to share it with others as well. And I will see you again soon. And lots of love and light to you, and blessed be.